Renk is 150 years old, and our DNA is doing gears and transmissions. And we produce gears and transmissions for the defense industry and for the energy industry predominantly. In defense, it's all about tanks and naval surface vessels, which we are powering. So we power freedom.
Let's talk a bit about the gears for the tanks, because clearly there are other gear producers as well, but you're delivering across the world, I mean, to friendly nations, of course. What is specific with your gear?
Yeah, you're right. So we're delivering really globally. Our customer base is global. What is specific? It's all about robustness. It's all about power density. So our gears and transmissions, and specifically for the tanks, are super robust, super reliable, and nobody wants to take any risk. If you send your soldiers into the theater and the mission, tanks need to move, tanks need to work. They cannot get stuck, otherwise you really have a problem. So, and I think this speaks for our quality.
Of course, you benefit a lot from the so-called Zeitenwende, but also the increase of military budget across the globe. So what's your medium-term outlook for the business?
We have a growth path in front of us, indeed. Unfortunately, it's driven by the market. I think we all would have wished more peaceful times, which we cannot see at the moment. So in Europe, armed forces need to ramp up, specifically on the land side, which gives a further push to our, let's say, tank business. In Asia-Pacific markets, it's all about navies. So we have those two effects. We expect midterm growth rate annually of about 10%, which is usually backed by our order backlog, which we have already, which is roughly 5 times last year's revenues.
Do you also face bottlenecks when it comes to the capacities to produce the gears? I mean, I've been talking to Rheinmetall, for example. They just don't know how to meet the demand.
True, we all need to become faster and ramp up in capacities. We are in the super luxury and good position that we have enough assets and space and machines. What we all lack is really qualified people, so we need to hire, and it's to get our supply chain up and running. This is a huge challenge. It's an execution challenge which we are facing. We have doubled already the output in our main site in Augsburg within the last 2 years, and continue to grow. So it's all about people. It's all about supply chain.
What does the anchor investor, KNDS, who is, of course, a Leopard 2 producer, mean for your company and also for the trajectory of the business?
Super happy and super positive to have them as an anchor shareholder and engaged with us. They believe in our growth story. KNDS is one of our top customers, obviously, for that business. However, we deliver to all the integrators, so meaning also to all the competitors to KNDS, like Rheinmetall, like BAE, like GD. We are in various platforms, and we treat them all the same, obviously. However, it was important for us and also for KNDS and all the other customers that Renk stays independent. So we do not want to end up in the hands of one player and then start, so to say, instrumentalize us and playing games with us and don't give offers to the market anymore or increase the price list crazily or things like that. So we are super, super happy that KNDS is supporting our growth path going forward and ensuring, also with the IPO today, that we have a broad base of investors, of shareholders, and stay with that independent. This is part of our business model, and this will ensure our growth going forward.